Last episode, our struggles in front of goal continue with some lacklustre attacking performances, and after a poor start in the Champions League, changes need to be made and fast. Consider the game without tiki-taka, see how it goes. If you choose to stick with it after that, let's get the ball to our feet faster, especially in the final third. Yeah, so my attacking play so far this season has been a struggle, there's no doubt about that. Mo Salah's getting himself into some decent positions, but with Trent trying to play as an influential inverted wing-back, and with Salah's best role being an inside forward, I'm struggling to accommodate the pair of them. When Chiesa's come on, he's offered us some much-needed width that we've been so desperately craving for, but with Mo Salah being one of the best players in the team, there's absolutely no way I can drop him. Luis Diaz on the other side has shown flashes of brilliance, but as you can see from his stats, no goals and no assists to show for it. And having scored a wicked header in his first touch after coming on against RB Leipzig last episode, is it time for me to give Cody Gakpo more of an opportunity on the left-hand side? As for up front, with Jota only having 1 goal and 1 assist, failing to find the back of the net in the Premier League, and Darwin Núñez also having a pretty shocking start to this career mode, I think my attempt to copy Manchester City's tiki-taka style isn't quite working for these players. So I think it's time to go back to basics. We're going back to what Liverpool know so well, which as you can see is an even more aggressive approach than we were doing before. I'm going to leave my 2 wingers as inside forwards, but I'm going to shift both of my fullbacks to be playing as wing-backs to hopefully give us some width, and I don't want my main striker coming in deep to try and collect the ball. You have one objective, and that is to score goals. Jota's poor form means he's going to get replaced in the starting 11 by Darwin Núñez, and the Cody Gakpo goal against RB Leipzig is enough to put him ahead of Luis Diaz. The next burning question on my mind though is what I'm going to do with the future of this man, Mohamed Salah. The Egyptian's only got 8 months left on his contract, and after a falling out with me at the beginning of the season, he made it very clear that he does not want to sign a new one. But after scoring a wonder goal against Manchester United, he's come knocking at my door telling me that he's had a bit of a change of heart, and he might be well interested in renewing his contract. Let's see how the 32-year-old performs this episode. But should I renew his contract? Should I sell him in January, or should I just let it expire at the end of the season? That decision is down to you guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think. However, fresh offers suggesting I might need a new long-term replacement for this man Virgil van Dijk, and that I don't see a long-term future at the club for Joe Gomez. I'm sat in my office minding my own business when none other than Mark Gay's agent comes crashing through my doors. Hi Adrian, this is Mark Gay's agent and he wants to join. He thinks after the Euros he can make you the best ever manager and has been begging me to get a deal at Liverpool done. Best of luck, Wolverine. You could also try and go for Alessandro-Arnold. He's just signed for Napoli in real life and he's a world-class defender in my opinion. Well, my word, Marvel superhero by day, football agent extraordinaire by night. Well, with Ibrahima Konate being a right footer and only really being able to play on the right-hand side of a 2-man defence, it's obvious that the long-term replacement for Virgil van Dijk is going to have to be someone who's comfortable playing on the left-hand side. And with the big Italian being a left footer, there's no doubt he would fit in seamlessly. But with such shocking physical stats, especially in the pace area, I wonder if he would really struggle with a high line. As for Mark Gay, yes, he's not a left footer, but he does have Premier League experience. And I'm sure the 24-year-old will be desperate for a big move to a big European team. But once again, those physical stats are a bit worrying and makes me wonder whether or not there are some better options out there. So once again, scouts at the ready, with a centre-back being the priority for me. Do you think one of these 4 could potentially cut the mustard? Or would you like to see someone else as the long-term replacement for Virgil van Dijk? Let me know in the comments below. But before I go any further, it's now time for a shameless plug. After hitting 5,000 subs, I've decided to create a Patreon account, link in my bio in the video description. I'm hoping to bring you lots of different types of content this year, so if you are enjoying the channel and would like the chance to feature more regularly in my videos, any support would be greatly appreciated and go a long way to helping me create better quality content more often. Thanks everyone. Next up though, with us sitting 3rd and Arsenal 2nd in the Premier League, it's time for a huge top of the table clash in our first game of the episode. And with a new tactic set up, as you can see there are a couple of enforced changes. Gomez comes in at the back, Curtis Jones comes in the centre of the park, and Darwin Núñez and Cody Gakpo make up the attacking front 3. One thing I am going to do though, as you can see, is I'm going to change the camera angle. I've switched it up to Legacy. I cannot quite seem to find one that works for me. Let's see whether or not it'll help me against Arsenal. But with Saka storming down this right-hand side, it's not a great start to the game so far. He's past 1, he's almost past 2, plays it into Gabby Jesus. Virgil van Dijk comes across to cover, and that's a lovely defence-splitting pass. Alisson's equal to it though. Twisting, turning away, lovely little ball. That's the overlap I was looking for. He hasn't got the pace though to get away, but can he try and find the angle into Darwin Núñez, who's made the darting run? Poor. Lovely ball over the top. Martinelli in acres of space to try and find a ball in, blocked off by Joe Gomez though. Curtis Jones skipping away from 1, skipping away from 2. Lovely ball out wide to the left-hand side. Bard gets there ahead of the defender. Curtis Jones wins it in the middle of the park. Gakpo coming central. Gakpo looking for an option, looking for Darwin Núñez. Almost finds Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez onto his right, strikes, blocked. Good defending. We are yet to carve out any clear-cut opportunities. Mo Salah going to look to change that though. Floated in, looking for Curtis Jones at the back post. Too easy once again. Gakpo short into Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez looking for the reverse ball. Lovely pass into the Dutchman. The Dutchman strikes. What a save from the goalkeeper. It was the best chance of the game. We didn't take it. Are we going to live to regret it here? As Martinelli storms down the middle of the park into Gabby Jesus, skips away from 2 challenges. What a flying save. It's going to be Odegaard with the corner. No short option. He's going to throw it into the box. Is it going to be headed clear? It is headed. Oh my god, straight against the post. Defenders all over the place. Half time, 0-0. Still can't break this Arsenal team down. Still can't find the back of the net. It's business as usual. Virgil van Dijk over to Trent. What a ball. Trent took it down beautifully. Mo Salah even better touch. We just can't get there. Looking for Mo Salah. Finds Mo Salah. He's got space on the right hand side. Can he try and see if he can dink a ball into Darwin Núñez, who's made the darting run? Lovely ball. We took a touch. Why? Ben White. Saka. We can't get past the big man Virgil van Dijk once again. Saliba, short one into Martinelli. Arsenal getting himself more involved here in the second half. Saka, this time he does go past Virgil van Dijk. Lovely ball into the box, into Odegaard, skips away from the challenge. Joe Gomez, Martinelli, what a save! So here we go, ringing the changes. We've got to see if something can change. McAllister's under a bit of pressure here. He manages to wriggle away from Odegaard. Good play. And Trent is going to look for a lovely ball right over the top into Luis Diaz. What a ball that is. Luis Diaz takes it on, goes past one, goes past two. Lovely. What a save. Can Mo Salah get there? Yes, he can. The Egyptian suddenly has found a vein of form, but it was all because of the ball from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Luis Diaz took it in his stride. It was saved, but Mo Salah was on hand. 1-0. And that was the breakthrough we so desperately needed, but the big question now is with 20 minutes on the clock, how long can we hold on to it for? Declan Rice into Martinelli. Good stuff from Arsenal. Trent, though, with a crunching challenge. Doesn't win it back, though. Lovely ball into Salah. Saka's in here, straight at the goalkeeper. Alisson makes a bit of a meal of it. McAllister into Jota. Jota's got the ball to Luis Diaz, and once again, Luis Diaz here breaks free from the challenge, plays the ball across into Jota. It's 2. Finally, Jota has a goal in the Premier League, and finally, we've scored more than 1 goal in a game. Lovely defence splitting pass. Once again, Luis Diaz is involved. Does he get the assist this time? Yes, he does. Plays it into Jota. He says, thank you very much. 2-0 Liverpool. Look at the Liverpool press. It's relentless. This change to gegenpressing has helped us no end. Declan Rice into Saka. Surely this is the last attack of the game. Can we keep a clean sheet here? Saka's got nowhere to go apart from back. And with the referee calling time on a wonderful Liverpool game, it finishes here 2-0. Jota has his first Premier League goal of the season. Mo Salah once again finds the back of the net. A very short stint on the substitutes bench seemed to do Luis Diaz absolute wonders. And those diagonals from Trent from a wider position were absolutely wonderful. That's the kind of lightning attack and fast-paced Liverpool that people fell in love with. And maybe I should have stuck to this gegenpressing system at the beginning after all, because after smashing Brighton 3-1 at Anfield, it's now time to see if we can rescue our Champions League form at home against Bayern Leverkusen. Hot off the heels of 2 great performances against Arsenal, Jota and Diaz are restored to the starting 11. Szoboszlai comes back in the centre of the park, but with Konate a little bit fatigued, Kwanzaa comes in to partner Van Dijk at the back. It's confidence. That's what we're looking for. That's what we need here as Adam Wharton goes past one player, goes past 2 and looks for a driving strike, and that is not far wide. Grimaldo being hunted down by 2 players. Look at the press. It's wonderful. And Diogo Jota though, what a ball all the way over to Luis Diaz. That's horrendous. What a ball. Absolutely fabulous. Right into the path to Boniface. And now Virgil van Dijk comes across. The big Dutchman's done though. Frimpong. Lovely pass. Back into Boniface. Alisson's out. What a save. Mo Salah into Jota. Jota looking for a ball. Finds a ball into Szoboszlai. Luis Diaz came short. Why did you do that? Jonathan Tah under a bit of pressure. Wirtz out to Frimpong. He's causing us no end of problems so far in the opening 25 minutes here. Lovely ball back into Boniface. Boniface. Short pass into Hoffman. He's wasted that chance. Adam Wharton. Lovely ball out to Mo Salah. Mo Salah looking for the dink pass over to Diogo Jota. It's a good pass. It's too long though. Easy for the goalkeeper. Wirtz being harassed. Harried. Still manages to wriggle away though. Jeremy Frimpong. We've got to take him out or something. He's too influential. Palacios. Lovely interception by Adam Wharton. Loses it though to Boniface. It's Wirtz once again. Of course, who else is it going to be but Frimpong? This time we get the better of him though. Luis Diaz into Wharton. Lovely pass out to Baird on the left hand side. He just, he doesn't keep it in. Szoboszlai short. Into Diaz. Diaz looks to give it back to the Hungarian. The Hungarian now dances through the middle. What a challenge. But as we begin the second half, Leverkusen have had a couple of decent chances here, and this is a chance for another one. As Florian Wirtz is in here. What a strike. What a goal. Too easy once again. We fell asleep at the back, right inside the opening couple of minutes, and it's an absolutely wonderful finish from the outside of the boot. 1-0 Leverkusen. Well, once again, we've been poor. Of that, there can be no doubt. And at the moment, we cannot seem to find our form here in the Champions League. It's Alexis McAllister. Ball through into Jota. Jota turns it back into Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz looks to shift it on his right. Does. Strike blocked. Adam Wharton. Lovely pass into Jota. Now we've got men forward, but Jota can't find any of them. Hoffman into Boniface. He's held up that ball up front so well all game. He's just bullied by 2 centre-backs. Mo Salah though, finally we got the opportunity to escape, and this time it's McAllister into Jota. Jota looking for the ball. Again it's blocked. Szoboszlai into Wharton. Wharton into Mo Salah. Mo Salah looking for the run of Trent. He finds the run of Trent. Can the right back get there? No, he can't. Frimpong though, once again going all the way. We just can't seem to stop the right back, and we're totally running out of gas here. He goes all the way, looking for a ball in, plays it back to the edge of the box. Hoffman has it, dances his way through his defence, and Alisson once again is there to save us. Well, we need a change, and we need a change fast. I'm sticking 2 up front here. Szoboszlai's going off for Nunez. Diaz is going to be coming off for Gakpo. Jota's going to be coming off for Gakpo. And Luis Diaz is going to be coming off for Chiesa. We've got to try and do something to try and change the direction of travel here in this game. Trent, lovely pass into McAllister, touch and turn away. Chiesa has found space in the middle of the park, and now he's found space for Adam Wharton, the central defensive midfielder, who's playing forward here into McAllister, blocked corner. Well, it's better, and it's a little bit of a change, and it's a change that we were looking for. Trent's going to take the corner, he's going to swing it in, into Gakpo with the big head, loops it over, it goes out, but Kwanzaa still picks up the scraps, plays it back into Chiesa, another corner. Much better. Should we have made that substitution earlier? Well, time will tell. Salah's going to throw this one in, short into Gakpo. Great defending. It's Mo Salah once again, he's got got acres of space down this right-hand side. They just can't seem to pick any of my players up since this change, but what is he doing with that pass? Adam Wharton wins it back. Time is not our friend here. McAllister looking for a ball out wide to Chiesa as the referee blows for full time. Well, I'm a bit annoyed there, I won't lie. I thought we had one more opportunity for a final chance, but it was not meant to be. As once again, frustratingly for me, it's another loss in the Champions League. It finishes here 1-0. I'll tell you what, I'm really under the cosh here, and don't the press know it. I'm really not sure what's going on because we're in second place in the Premier League, but we're now down to 28th in the Champions League, and we haven't even won a game in the competition. It's 2-2 in our next game in the Premier League against Aston Villa, and 2-1 away from home against Southampton. But next up, it's the big one, the final game of the episode. We're back in the Champions League, we're back at Anfield, and we're about to welcome Real Madrid to Liverpool. And because it's such a must-win game, I've made drastic changes to the formation. I've shifted to the system that seemed to work well for us in the final few minutes against Leverkusen. Gakpo will come in on the left-hand side, and Nunez will partner Jota up front in a two-man striking partnership. And we've got to make it count, because if we lose here today, we are going to be in all sorts of bother in the Champions League. And Adam Wharton wins it back in the centre of the park, and that's a lovely ball through into that man Darwin Nunez, looking for the ball into Gakpo, well read. This is definitely going to be the toughest challenge though of all the teams that we face so far. Real Madrid are a level above, and of course it has to be the game that we have to win. And it's Mbappe, he's got the pace to get away from Virgil van Dijk. Is he losing a yard in his old age? Mbappe into the box, turning, weaving, finds Luka Modric. He recovers well though, does the big Dutchman. Valverde though, with gaps and holes in my midfield. Real Madrid are starting to take advantage. Cody Gakpo though, into Darwin Nunez, looking for a striking partner, finds his striking partner, looking for the reverse ball, back to him, finds the reverse ball. Nunez has the chance, Nunez straight at the goalkeeper. Vinicius Jr., lovely ball into Mendy on the left-hand side. Canate though with a big challenge. Darwin Nunez pressing high, absolutely battling with Rudiger, the former Chelsea man. He wins it back. How is that a free kick? Luka Modric dances away from the challenge of Canate. Out of Vinicius Jr., goes past Trent like he's not even there. Mbappe's in the box now, that's not where you want him to be. Lovely touch away into Luka Modric, shapes up to strike, lovely from Madrid. Easy for Alisson though. Adam Wharton's come deep into Darwin Nunez, who too has come deep, out to Cody Gakpo. Lovely football, and now the Dutchman has space on the left-hand side. Can he try and find a ball into Jota? He can find a ball in. Jota with the head wide. The second half begins, and once again, we are struggling to find the back of the net, and once again, we've gone and given it away in a really dangerous position, and Vinicius Jr. now is clean through here. Trent Alexander-Arnold can't get round to him, and it's too easy for Madrid. Well, just like we did against Leverkusen, we completely fall asleep in the opening few seconds of the second half, and it's all too easy for the Spanish Giants to put one pass through my defence. Clean through was Vinicius Jr. He's not going to miss from there. 1-0 Madrid. Canate to bring it out of defence into Mo Salah, who's been very, very quiet so far this game. Into McAllister. McAllister looking for the ball over to Darwin Nunez. He can't quite find him. Rodrigo for Madrid once again. Goes one-on-one with Melvin Bard. Instead checks back, and he's got the run of Valverde. The second man into the box he goes. Virgil van Dijk with a big challenge, and it looks like he may have given away a penalty here. Well, the referee's having words. What is going to be said? Let's check the replay. It's right on the edge. I mean, he's definitely taking him out, and it is indeed going to be a penalty, and it is indeed, of course, going to be the legendary Frenchman Kylian Mbappe who's going to take it, and he just gives Alisson the eyes. Straight down the middle he goes, and Real Madrid double their lead here at Anfield. It's all too easy for Madrid. It's a silly penalty to give away, but it's a wonderful one that's taken beautifully by Mbappe. Real Madrid lead 2-0. And for the third time this episode, I'm changing up my system once again. I've switched to a 4-2-4. And maybe this is my problem. In my desperate attempt to try and spark some sort of attacking life into this team, I'm confusing the players even more. But something has to be done, and once again, it has to be done fast, because otherwise, we're going to be seeing ourselves crashing out of the Champions League. Rodrigo into Carvajal. Valverde gets it back once again. Real Madrid just running riot here at Anfield. Good challenge though by Curtis Jones on as a substitute. It's a lovely ball into Cody Gakpo. Takes it on his right. Looking for the run of Diogo Jota. Can't find him though. Trent into Zabotzlai blocked off by Luka Modric. Who else? Vinicius Jr. He's got the ball on. He doesn't need the ball on. Takes it on himself. Goes past Trent like he's not even there. It's too easy. It's Mbappe in the box though. Mbappe weaving, turning, trying to find space. Finds Vinicius Jr. once again to the edge of the box. Into Valverde. Gets it back. 1-2. It's lovely. It falls to the pot of Rodrigo, and it's 3. Vinicius Jr. has absolutely done me all over the pitch. Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to be having nightmares about the Brazilian all night long. And is that the goal that is going to see Liverpool Football Club crashing out of the Champions League? Mo Salah out to Trent Alexander-Arnold, looking for a first-time ball into the box, and that is absolutely horrendous, and it pretty much shows exactly how we've played today. It's full-time here at Anfield, though, an absolutely dismal display by everyone involved, and it's another crushing defeat in the Champions League as it finishes here 3-0. But it's a good job I've got the game set to no sacking, otherwise I'd be in serious trouble. All is right in the Premier League, and the title challenge continues, but we're now 31st in the Champions League, and with just 3 games remaining, it's very simple. We've got to win all of them. Am I making too many formation changes to this team that are confusing all the players? Are the players that I've got at my disposal just not quite good enough to get as to where I want us to be? Or am I just continuing to be absolutely useless on FC25? Let me know your thoughts down below, because that's going to be that for the end of today's episode. Thanks once again for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again next time.